Man, once again, y'all, shout out to the LDBC, man. Shout out to my brothers Ticket and Mario. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all need to go check out Mario's last show he just did, talking about South Carolina and Iowa, Caitlin Clark and Don Staley. Man, that was a great video. That was great content. If y'all not subscribed, subscribe to NBA Latina. That's Mario Shining. Great platform, man. Great insight on the game. And shout out to all my other brothers, man. Hey man, end of the day, man, the front runner stripper fans, man, just at it again. End of the day, when you a stripper fan, you always gotta remain humble. You always gotta let things play out because the unthinkable seems to always happen to the strippers. So they had great teams in the past. Lob City, couple of those teams should have been championship worthy and won titles and compete year after year. But unfortunately, things got in their way. Uncircumstantial things. At the end of the day, even though it's been some great wins that we've been seeing for the strippers the last few games, end of the day, it's no reason to overreact because you know the main goal is to win the title. At the end of the day, the Clippers been together for quite a long time now, and they haven't won yet. So why front run? Why act like the year is the year? You would want it to be the year, but at the same time, you gotta be realistic and understand. You gotta let it play out. You gotta let things flow. You gotta hope that good luck comes their way. At the end of the day, luck in all actuality in history never finds the strippers. End of the day, when it comes down to you guys, I'm going off a track record. I'm going off of history with my assessments. Um, End of the day, when it comes down to it, you guys, Paul George never been a reliable guy in the playoffs. He been to a couple of conference finals in his career, but been mediocre per se in his whole playoff career. James Harden, we know he showed a lot of great flashes. Um, Had a lot of great performances, but when it comes to Game 6 and Game 7s in playoff series, James Harden tends to disappear with Russ. Ever since Kevin Durant has departed him as a teammate when there was at OKC, Russell Westbrook haven't sniffed the second round since Kevin Durant departed from him and not been a teammate of his. And end of the day, we can't ignore those significant things. Kawhi Leonard, as great as he is, was on his way to having great historic single performance runs. But guess what? Obviously, things happened to him to the point where he was unavailable to complete those missions for capitalizing off his performances, capitalizing on what he was doing on the court. It's nothing wrong with acknowledging how great your team playing, but to act like you guys are destined, to act like you guys are just better than everybody, that's just crazy. That is just absurd. That is just disrespecting opponents the whole nine. You act like you guys done something special by beating the Dallas Mavericks. Let me get this straight. You guys beat the guy that was in the second and third year, beat it 2 years in a row, and he really didn't have the significant help as you would think that a young rising star would have. But plus, that's a young rising star. Think about it. Michael Jordan was getting his ass kicked multiple years by the Boston Celtics. But it didn't mean that the Bulls wasn't on their way. All it meant was we got a dog in Michael Jordan. Now all we gotta do now is build the team around him. Once he finally got the team built around him the right way, and they put the right significant pieces around Michael Jeffrey Jordan, you saw what happened with the Bulls. Hey, Zach was saying that's what I'm saying. I did say that Zach was saying. I said Russ haven't made it past the second round since Kevin Durant left him. I said that. But the thing is, you guys don't understand that when a team is built around their marquee franchise player, and once they find significant pieces, that great player finds a way to start winning. And this is the best team, the most talented team that Luka has ever had since his tender with the Dallas Mavericks. We seen him made it to the Western Conference Finals with less talent than what he has now. And to act as if that's gonna be an easy series because you think of the matchups. Well, the Dallas Mavericks got guys on the team that don't mind doing the dirty work. They got guys on the team that actually play defense now. He got a teammate in Kyrie that is more clutch. Basically on the Clippers, probably except for Kawhi Leonard, a guy that you can trust. You seen that was playing mediocre the whole game against the Houston Rockets. What Kyrie did, Kyrie put him on his back and they came back and won by 11 points in overtime. And that's the guy that can drop a 50 ball. Unlike you guys with Kawhi Leonard. So end of the day, guys, we come up there and ignore certain aspects, ignore certain things that been going on with the tail of these players' career and their tender with certain franchises. We know Kawhi Leonard is great, but as a Clipper in the Clipper uniform, he hasn't had great success. He hasn't. Even the so-called on his way to historical runs and didn't last long. So you can't even really give him just due for those performances. It's always a what if. It's always about if we was this or we was that with the Clippers. So why people wants to hate on Kyrie Irving? He hasn't done anything since he won the title. Well, let's put that significance. First year in Boston, Kyrie Irving was the best player in the NBA, was the head of the MVP race, and the Celtics had the best record in the league. What happened? Like you guys make excuses for Kawhi Leonard, I'm finna do the same thing for Kyrie Irving. Hey, Kyrie Irving's on his way to be the man. He got hurt, had a season-ending shoulder injury, got hurt. They had the best record in the league, and just imagine if he never got hurt, Boston probably could have won the ring. Just like y'all say, Kawhi didn't get hurt in 2021, the Clippers would have won the title. And for people to say that Jalen Brunson better than him, hell no. I take a Kyrie any day of the week. Um, and let's also mind you, 2021 when the Milwaukee Bucks won the title, Kyrie Irving was dominating the Milwaukee Bucks. But guess what happened? Just like Clipper fans would say, had the Utah Jazz purposely hurt Kawhi Leonard, or like Zaza Pachulia purposely hurted Kawhi Leonard when they played the Warriors when he was with the Spurs. You people that advocate for Kyrie Irving can say they Giannis purposely injured Kyrie Irving. And you gotta remember the Brooklyn Nets was up in that series prior to him getting hurt. So the Brooklyn Nets, if he didn't get hurt against the Milwaukee Bucks, the Brooklyn Nets probably would have won in 2021. Cause that's how good Kyrie Irving was cooking. Then the following year, when they lost in the first round, the NBA basically tried to blackball. They suspended him many games. The team suspended him many games. The league suspended him many games because of his comments over the video. So not only Kyrie Irving was basically blackballed for the NBA, his own team tried to blackball him. And unfortunately, he wasn't in game shape because he didn't play a lot of games due to him being suspended. It wasn't because of injuries. He was missing games because he had a religious point of view. So, since Clipper fans like to use excuses and what ifs, if Kyrie Irving didn't have those type of things going on surrounding him, maybe Kyrie Irving would probably be a 3 or 4 time champion right now. If we go out to what ifs like Clipper Nation and Stripper Nation tends to do. So my message to Stripper Nation, know your role and shut your damn mouth. End of the day, if the Clippers win, I'ma say this. If the Clippers win, that would be great for basketball. Like it was great for basketball last year when the Denver Nuggets won their first title in their franchise history. That would be great that we continue seeing teams that never won win. That would be great for basketball. But guess what though? I'm not for to be delusional and act as if their shit don't stink. Act as if they just far exceed better than any team in the Western Conference or in the league. And that's not true. So end of the day, guys want to sit up there and front run. Be my guest front run. Fool the crowd. Fool the people. Have these people following your bullshit narratives. Have these people following the false claims and the false storylines and the false illusion of what you think the Clippers could have, should have already been, and think they're gonna apply it to this year. I'm telling you guys, Stripper Nation going home in the first round, just like the Milwaukee Bucks. If the Stripper Nation, if y'all playing against the Dallas Mavericks again, I guarantee, and I mean I guarantee, that the strippers are going on. Cause think about it. See, Stripper Nation would try to cover it up like they tired of playing the Mavericks and they want the Suns so bad. No, it's only one reason that you want the Suns. Because the Suns would be an easier matchup. That's why you want the Suns. And you know, when you got a Luka and a Kyrie Irving, you guys couldn't even stop Luka. Now he got a running mate in Kyrie Irving that we know that is more proven than anybody on the Clippers except for Kawhi Leonard. They know they'll be in a whole heap of trouble. They go against that team. So unlike guys from other platforms that'll try to always sneak this, I'm gonna tell you how it is. This ain't personal, but I'm gonna just tell you how it is. Hey, pull up. Y'all stop running from the smoke. Y'all stop saying slick shit. Face the music. If you go talk your shit, you gotta face your music. You can't run from niggas. You can't ban niggas and talk shit about niggas, but don't give a nigga the opportunity to challenge you. Don't give opportunity to a nigga to come forward and challenge your thought processes of how you view your team. So end of the day, I put names on it. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I don't do sneak this one. I don't know how to sneak this. I don't do that. So I just tell her how it is. Like you say, I heard Thomas, like how you say, I heard through the grapevine. And it ain't no grapevine to it. I put a name on it. Thomas, if you really about that, let's go. Let's see who talking points are better. Let's see who could actually break down the game better. Not no made up shit like you try to do with Terrence Mann, because he never locked up Stephen Curry ever in his career. He never locked up De'Aaron Fox in his career. He never locked up elite guard, small guard players in his career. Never have. So, end of the day, if we go tell the truth and be honest, let's tell the truth. In due times, I've been waiting for you too. Because I love that you delusional. I love that you don't know shit about basketball. I love that you got all this false hope up, praying to the gods that the Clippers will finally win. But guess what? Them niggas gonna let your silly ass down once again. They gonna disappoint you once again. But guess what you gonna typically do deuce times? You gonna do what pull up and what the ambassador for pull up do. They gonna blame the coach. See Herm hold the players accountable. I'm not even letting Milwaukee Bucks fans get away with blaming Doc Rivers. Nope. Everything is on Giannis. In due times, if you really believe what you believe, send your money to Ticket TV. I match whatever you better, and I'll take your money. Because strippers ain't winning shit. They not. I don't give a damn you 100% healthy, because the last time you guys was 100% healthy, you guys got walked down. Since you guys like to live in the past, since you guys like to do what ifs, so I'm going to live in the past with you. Last time you was healthy, you got walked down, buddy, by a young Jamal Murray, by a young Nikola Jokic, by a less talented Nuggets. So if you guys really about it, bet your money. I'm taking all bets. And them Lord, I hate to say, y'all done let the Europeans take over. So Jokic will win. Jokic would be two-time champ. The Denver Nuggets going to be, because like I told you, was losing in the first round to the Dallas Mavericks. Y'all not gonna have to worry about the Nuggets, because at the end of the day, you're going against really the kryptonite, the Dallas Mavericks.